Who are we?
We are
the Honor family.
I'm sorry.
I like your light, but I wonder would you light up mine? I've been feeling shine away from who I really am.
All the alien pictures, Mr. Parker Peters.
I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so you'll pardon me if I don't kiss you on the lips.
You? You took all those pictures? He sure did. And since he somehow managed...
Baby, I gotta show you something.
So what?
I gotta show you something.
Okay, here I come.
Oh, how you always catching? Where?
Yeah.
A little bit. It probably won't be a long video. How me and Cora all got together. So take me back to the time when we was really far away from each other, and we basically were struggling. I remember we used to cry on the phone all the time, daily. I remember the first time I seen, and lie to me, I remember we were so far away from each other. That's the first time I ever seen her on Live Me. That's when we first started talking. And days when we used to go on live or FaceTime, we used to cry on the phone daily. Just cry. I remember the times when we used to just go to sleep and fall asleep on the phone. But I remember most of the times that we struggled, we couldn't even talk to each other. I remember, because it was somebody who was stopping us from even talking to each other. And we was like 9 hours away from each other. As you seen on the thing, 9 hours away. So it was hard to even keep the relationship going. I remember me in my mind, in my head, thinking I want to give up. But I didn't. I kept going. Nothing stopped me from giving up on her. It was something telling
to get in an ambulance, you guys. I don't do ambulance. I don't like those. So I had to wait like 15 to 20 minutes for her to come back, and I was still having contractions from here all the way to the hospital. And I'm talking about you. I remember the day the time we got to the hospital. At first, I forgot because they wasn't about to let Zaeyear come in the back, and then I guess they didn't know who he was. I'm like, that's the baby's father, like, can he come in the back or not? And then, so they was like, oh, okay. So they let him come back there. And we went to this little room. Is where they weighed me and they checked to see how many centimeters I was. And at this point, I was already, like 6, 7 centimeters dilated already? Yeah. When we first got to the hospital. So I was pretty close to having her, like really close. I was probably lower than that. I don't remember. I was already dilated a pretty good amount, but I was in this little room for about an hour and a half, maybe longer. I don't remember because I don't know. It hurts though.
We'll see if we get to stay, y'all. Still happening, y'all. So we might finna have to go to the hospital, y'all. You okay, baby? Mama. How long it is?
I just had like 2 in like 3 minutes. So used to have another contraction, but it's not as bad as it was because I have epidural now. And I don't feel the contractions like I was at first, but I still feel it a little bit. My legs are completely numb, so I can't feel. I'm super tired, but every time I fall asleep, another contraction comes.
Yeah, I'm behind the camera, so.
Be honest.